And hello to the stream. Hi guys. Good to see you. We are live here back again at Wings and Wheels 2022 from North Weald Airfield. And we're going to do some more racing. Wings and X-Class. No 5-inch. The whoops have completed their whoopage. Demonetized 2 minutes into the stream. Fantastic. Good work there from the wing pilots. It's all going in 2 hour spots, apparently. That's what I'm hearing. So good to see you, everybody. We're going to get round 1 up in the air of FPV wing racing. Do we need to move the timer? Yes, we need to move the timer. Stubbsy. 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 Because yours is big and pink and everybody spots it. Could you organise for me, dude? Could you move the lap timer into your air gate for me, please, dude? That would be most appreciated. Thank you, please. Don't get killed by that jet that's out there while you're doing it, though. That would be suboptimal. So I've wired up my co-host with a microphone, but she's gone for a wander. She's gone to get us beverages. That camera is badly on the wonk, isn't it? I look like I'm sliding downhill. I think we need to resolve that. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. If you shorten the leg to your left. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And a little bit more. Stop. You're good. Yeah, that'll do. That's pretty awesome. Well done. Thank you, dude. There we go. Bit of camera assistance here. If you are out there in YouTube land, let me know on levels, because levels are always good. There we go. We've got a co-host. We're sorted. Keep it warm. Right. Should we get some wing racing going then? What say you? Okay, so prop laps, Chris G and KO FPV. Let's get those wings plugged. Is there a jet up? Shouldn't be a jet up. Why is there a jet up? Why is there a jet up? Where's the rum gone? What's even happening? Oh, it's a nice jet as well, though. It's quite pretty. There's a jet up, folks. Sorry. We can't do anything while there is a jet up. Because when you got a jet up, you just can't. You just can't. Yeah, jet down would be bad. Jet down at speed. Brighton Till I Fly, welcome to the chat, dude. Good to see you. Hey, Killer Quads, please tell my wife at Tonstar1 I love them. Tonstar1, you are loved. Yeah. Somebody loves you. Sounds great, but bitrate low. Move to 720p so it's less of a slideshow. Can I do that whilst I am live, though? I'm not sure I can I? Let's have a look. My settings won't even open. Come on. If I can change that to 720p while I'm live, I will do it because it's a good call. Bitrate 2500 kbps. Levels A-OK. Good stuff. Output. Streaming. 2500 kbps. What if I drop that then? What's a good number to drop it to, boys? Yeah. I'm going to drop it to 1600 just because, I mean, that seems arbitrary, but we'll give it a go. We'll click on that and see what happens. How's that? Right, so we've got a jet up at the moment, as I said, so there's nothing we can do because we're grounded during jet activity. But the good news is that the whoop racing has completed. So, Ignore streaming service setting recommendations. Output. Oh, I see my wife approaching in the background. I have to turn off outputs to change video settings, so I'm kind of stuck with that. Okay, we'll see how we get on. Guys, let me know what you think out there in chat. Oh, hello. Thank you, my darling. That is a hot beverage. That may rescue my throat, which would be good, because my throat is suffering. We missed you very much. Right, sorry about that. We're back. Skipped frames due to encoding lag. Yeah, that's my problem. Okay. Yeah, so exciting start to the stream then, because a jet went up and we got grounded, which isn't ideal. And also we have streaming issues by the sounds of it. So there we go. We're going to have to wait for these jets to go away. The wing racers will be absolutely on the ball and ready to go. Because there are jets up. Your microphone will be working. The jets have landed. Okay. Looks way better all of a sudden. Well, that's good. Briefly. Oh, okay. Who's that? Hello? Okay, wing racers, if you are ready. Chuckers, are you ready? Lovely. Then if you go in 3, 2, 1, chuck 'em. And that chuck was a good chuck. Then it didn't happen. So, on the beeps. Okay, here we go. Heading for the start gate. It's a miss. It's a miss. He's upside down. He's coming back. Okay, here we go. Trying to get himself aligned with that gate. Okay, prop flaps is through the gate. Banking hard right. Okay, he's off and running. Okay, Prop Laps looks like he's got everything in hand now as he comes in through the start-finish gate onto his third lap. He's managed a, let's have a look, 17.7 and a 16.1 on that second lap. He's absolutely flat out on that lap there. That's a 14.0 for Prop Laps. He is absolutely hammer down. Throttle wide open, all skims the ground there, but gathers it back together. Heads for the start gate. Beautifully done. He's through. Banks hard right. Yeah, a little bit slightly over the runway there. We may have to talk about that later. He comes around that last flag. Heads for the gate. And it's a 15-second lap. He can't quite match that 14 from lap 4. But here he comes. He's round again.
10,
banking hard.
9,
scrapes
8,
the grass.
7, 6,
Oh, he's hit the
5,
start-finish gate.
4,
He's managed
3,
to get through that. He's
2,
back in the air.
1.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Finish
your
that
laps.
lap. How he recovered that, I will never know. I think he may have been inverted. Here he comes through the start-finish gate to finish that round. That's 7 laps in 2 minutes and 4 seconds for Prop Laps FPV. That was quite exciting. Very nicely done. We've got an air ambulance call in 3 minutes. Okay, superb stuff there from Prop Laps. He, I think, is going to move into first place with that one. That was
The race is
impressive.
completed.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You can hear me.
You're a... Okay, guys, we are grounded again momentarily for an air ambulance.
Up next, race number 2. Race order is R1404 FPV, R2 High TAF FPV, R7 Stolet FPV.
Is this a latte?
It's a latte macchiato.
I didn't realise it was pretentious coffee. I just thought it was standard brown. It's actually proper posh, is it? Yeah, we're on hold for air ambulance. I'm afraid, guys. Air ambulance is over there. I can see him just spinning up his props now. So I'm going to drop the bit rate to 700 and see what happens. Yeah, it's yo-yoing. Yeah, my 4G isn't fantastic. We've got external antennas. We've got it on the end of a stick. I think we are battling with the situation because we are at a big event and there's a lot of people here. So I think we're fighting with contention. So sorry, guys. Bear with us. We will do our best. I'm getting a lot of... actually, I'm getting skip frames due to encoding lag. So I don't normally see that. If you want to give me... so guys, skip frames due to encoding lag. How do I stop that? Let me know, because I've never come across that one. So interesting. Right, who have we got coming up next? Yeah, all good. It's all going to be good.
Did you get the message, people, that you're ready to go if you want? It's filled up, but I haven't pressed it.
Guys, can you just let me see? Is that medical helicopter still on the ground? Yeah, strange. So the medical helicopter has spooled up its props, but it's not moving. So we're not quite sure what's going on.
They did say yes, but we're worried about the helicopter taking off anyway, so if you can hold it with it.
So
Yeah,
we've,
but they're waiting at the minute anyway, so, and the helicopter's spooled up over there, but it hasn't taken off yet. Oh, it's taken off now.
there we go. Medical helicopter
There it goes.
ease wheels up.
Yeah, he's coming this way.
Okay, so coming up, we've got 404 FPV. High TAF FPV is grounded for the rest of the day, and stole it FPV. So Andrew Holmes says if it's upload contention requires more compression, but if you compress to too small a bit rate, the PC will struggle to compress. Okay, interesting. Well, we'll do what we can. Thank you for my latte. Much needed. Oh, that's very good. I'm told there's an ice cream van here somewhere.
I got the coffees and the cold drinks.
So I'm getting ice cream next. Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Yeah, I think that's probably right. Okay, guys, we have the green light from Event Control. We are ready to go again. So, wing chuckers, if you could be ready. I will select a higher bit rate.
How many wings can a wing chucker chuck?
Select a higher bit rate. Okay, I can do that. Right, it may stutter while I go into settings. Right, I can see one pilot feed. So let's apply that, and okay. Right, okay, we're on a high bit rate. Right, see one feed, I can see one pilot. Are we getting any more than one pilot? I can see two pilots. Two pilots is good. No, we're back down to one pilot. So I think we've got Stole It FPV. Looks ready to go. Stole It FPV. What channel are you on? I've got a feed on R1. No, hold on. Who's on R1? What's your pilot handle? 404. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So, R7, I've got no feed on R7. Oh, hold on. I know why. Oh, gosh darn it. Right, hold on one sec. There we go. That's because we had a generator outage a little bit earlier. There we go. Now I'm back on R7. Good stuff. I've got two pilots to watch. That's always exciting. Okay, wing chuckers, are you ready? Chucking in 3, 2, 1. Throw them. Okay, they're up and they are flying. So let them get stabilized. And we've got one down already. Okay, for your remaining pilot then, here come your beeps. Who have we got left? We've got 404 in the dirt. Pilot 3, there we go. Stole It FPV. Coming back towards that start-finish gate. He's through. The approach to the gate is quite scary, isn't it? It has to be said. Okay, we had a missed lap there, I think, on the first lap, so we'll credit him a lap. Okay, I think he missed the start gate there.
Okay, I'll give you a 2-minute warning when the TJD are going to go on.
He's banking back round, headed for that start gate again. Is he going to make it through this time? No! No! Thunk. did like that thunk. Well done, guys. Okie dokie. That was the higher bitrate stuttering, even on the static shots. You're up. Okay. I'm just gonna have to go with what we got, I think. So let's finish that race.
The race is completed.
Because they are landed, whether they chose to land or not, they are landed. That brings us to Heat 3.
Up next, race number 3. Race order is R1 Shadow FPV, R2 Inferno FPV, R7 Stubbsy.
Okay, so pilots coming, Shadow FPV, Inferno FPV, and Stubbsy. Stubbsy pictured there with his very fetching illuminated blue drone wing. It's not a drone. Well, they're all drones, aren't they, really? Let's not have that debate again. We had that debate this morning. Let's not do that again. I know, I used your old picture. Okay. Right, I've got a feed for Shadow. I've got a feed for Stubbsy. I've got a feed for Inferno. We are good to
1 minute to the start
go.
of the race.
Okay, Chuckers, are you ready? Oh, hold on, we got a man on track. Okay, just clearing the track. Okay, Wing Chuckers, are you ready? Oh, I've lost my pilots. Oh, we're getting a reboot. Stubbsy's doing the reboot. There we go. It's turned it off and on again. That looks all right. Okay, Chuckers ready. Chucking in 3, 2, 1. Chuck 'em. Okay, they're off. Let them get stabilized. And then, gentlemen, here come your beeps. Okay, the race is on. Shadow is down. No video feed for Shadow. Inferno FPV has had an unscheduled landing. That just leaves Stubbsy on his own to entertain the crowds. He goes down to the end of the track, banks right, pulls back, and here he comes, headed for the start-finish gate to start the timer. And he's through. And the timer saw him, which is always good. So we're off and running. Let's see what Stubbsy can do for us. Again, that tight turn down there in the bottom. Comes to cross the line. And that's an 18.2. So he's got some time to find. Looks like he's had a slight refusal there. He's had to come round again. Back into the track he comes. Rolls it right, pulls back on that stick. Here he comes. Apply the power. Come on, more throttle. More throttle. You can do it. And he's through the gate. 28.7. Lost a lot of time there messing around in the downfield part of the track. But he's on track now. On a beautiful line. You need to pull that tight. Come on. Got it. That's it. Hammer down. Throttle goes wide open. He heads for that start-finish gate. Dodges that flag. And just misses the edge of it, but goes into the ground. It's a 19.3. And El Lipo El Jecto as he makes contact with terra firma. It was a valiant effort.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish your laps.
I think they've finished their laps. Their laps are pretty much done.
The race is completed.
Okie dokie. Valiant effort, guys. That was superb fun. Thank you very much. That was FPV Wing Heat 3. So let us. That was FPV Wing Disaster 3. What? Okay, looks like we finally got pyros. Okay, ladies and gents, we are grounded again while the pyro show is on. So if you've been to Western, you'll be familiar with this. The drone racers amongst us are probably more familiar with the Western pyro. Battle of Britain. So these guys are going pew 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 pew. I shot you. No, I shot you first. Which is actually, it's very good. And the pyrotechnics are very awesome as well. They definitely add to the flavour of the whole thing. I need to. Which way do I need to go? That way. Yeah, hold on. I'm coming over here to join you.
Yes,
are you all right?
After this is when the bomber's taking off after the fireworks.
Yes, Sally B is going to be leaving the area, I believe. Sally B is refueled. So if you saw Sally B this morning come in for the landing, Sally B is going to be off on her way. There's also an incoming air ambulance
Again.
at the moment, so that's going to be quite interesting as the air ambulance comes in during the Battle of Britain. That's going to be I think he or she piloting that air ambulance will probably never have landed during the Battle of Britain ever before.
No.
I'd be quite surprised.
I think you could safely say that.
Yes. There's also a lot of smoke now drifting around. Sorry, we don't have a camera on track at the moment, so I can't really give you the view of the field. So I will just give you the blow by blow. No, we have to wait for the pyros to finish because they're coming all the way over. They're overflying the track basically, which they're not supposed to. But yeah, we're just gonna hang back. There's no sense in a wing getting involved in the Battle of Britain. Without good purpose. So, Yeah, here we go. Another one overflying the track. So yeah, it's the right decision not to get involved with that. I wonder if, actually speaking of that track camera, have I used, so I've used all of my USB sockets, unfortunately. So I'm afraid I was relying on a wireless camera, which, yeah, was not expecting the battery issues that we had. So that's very interesting. I think perhaps because it's an older device, its batteries have just let it down. We can plug a power pack into it though, so that will be fine. We'll plug an external battery into it, and that'll get us working. We may even be able to do that for tomorrow because we're back. We're back tomorrow. We'll be here at Wings and Wheels, the Wings and Wheels Spectacular 2022 at North Weald Airfield. Fantastic day. There are thousands of people here. There are hundreds of stalls. I've not been to this. This is my first time here. It's your first time here as well?
It's my first time too, and there's loads of people camping.
Your mic, well, your mic technique's gone, my darling.
That's it. Why?
Yeah, because you're not pointing your dynamic at you. There you go. That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah. It's not like you. 10 years of radio. Don't donk me. Don't donk. Oh no, she donked me. 10 years of radio work, but you're used to the condensers, aren't you? See, that's why.
You deserve to be donked.
I do deserve to be donked on a regular basis. Who's out there in chat? Seb, you look like someone from the Matrix in those glasses. Thank you. I will take that as a compliment. These are my Oakley A-wires, and they're antiques, just like me.
I'm saying nothing.
The only pair of sunglasses I've managed to hang on to, and that's because they were really expensive 25 years ago when I brought them. So yeah, that's terrible. I was saying to someone the other day, I've got T-shirts older than you. I probably also have sunglasses older than many people as well.
You did lose those for a couple of years, though.
I did. I lost these sunglasses for 2 years, and I was miserable about it. And after about 2 years, I'd gotten over it. And then I took the bucket seat out of my track car, my MX-5 track car, and there were my Oakleys sitting underneath the bucket seat. I don't know how long they'd been there. 2 years, roughly, I would imagine. Yeah, so evidently at some track day somewhere, I'd thrown my Oakleys under the bucket seat, forgotten about them, and there they were. It was a great day. There was much rejoicing.
There was, honestly.
There was much rejoicing. The Battle of Britain seems to be continuing at length.
The real one didn't last its long, did
I'm
it?
not sure. I don't know. Probably did. So they are, I am told, coming in for a landing. So wing pilots,
He got shot down.
He got shot. He's dead. He's got to play dead. Somewhere on the flight line is a man lying in the grass playing dead with his transmitter.
With his batteries out.
His batteries are hanging out of his transmitter. And the medics are rushing to him right now. There was a lot of smoke in the Battle of Britain, apparently. But there we go. Guys out there in chat, thank you for joining us. We are aware that the stream is choppy. I'm sorry. That is the extent of the 4G that we can provide you. It is a very busy event. There are a lot of people here. Contention ratio is very high. We have high power external antennas on our 4G router, dedicated router. We've elevated it. We've done all the usual tricks. It does not want to play. So we're doing our best. That sounds like the Battle of Britain. The Battle of Britain is coming to an end.
Would have ended a lot earlier if we were in it.
It's very smoky out there.
It is very smoky out there. It looks like a vaping convention.
Now what you want is the proper bomber to come out in all that
Yeah,
smoke.
we want
That would
Sally
be
B.
awesome.
Yeah, if Sally B came taxiing through the smoke now, and then we could play the Top Gun music, and it would be perfect, wouldn't it? It'd be the absolute perfect
I,
mishmash.
I can't remember what the Top Gun music is. You have to sing it.
Highway to the danger zone. Yeah, that one. We play. Talk to me, Goose. 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 Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack. Honk, honk, honk. Can we do some wing flying, please? Have they landed yet? Are they all dead? Oh, I think he's been captured by the Germans. You can't see the track. The track. The track has gone gorillas in the mist. No, we can't. That'll blow off fairly quickly, though. They've actually lit the airfield on fire. Fantastic. Well, that's very good, isn't it? Battle of Britain. Everybody's on fire. Everybody's crying. It's terrible.
There is a lot of smoke.
Well,
It's still coming.
the track's clear, but the runway is now covered in smoke.
And they won't be able to tell you you've crossed over to the track.
Yeah,
They won't be able to see you.
Absolutely. Right, they have landed. So we are looking for the next set of wing racers, which is. Come on, say up next. Oh, hold on. I need to change to S4, of course. There we go.
Up next, race number 1. Race order is R1 Prop Laps FPV, R2 Chris G FPV, R7 KO FPV.
So, say again? That is Vodafone. Might be worth a try. Yeah. Okay, so we might have some alternate network. Okay, so Prop Laps, Chris G and KO FPV. I'm looking for video feeds. Let's see what we've got. 2 video feeds. We've got 2 video feeds. Okay.
And a face. And a tongue.
Don't lick the lens.
Do you know where that's been?
Animal.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Okay, wing chuckers. Wing chuckers ready. I can't see my flight line. Excuse me.
Weren't there
need
supposed
some
to be
flight
3 in
line.
this?
We should be seeing 3 pilots.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
There you go.
I've got
There's
one.
A third.
I've got one. I got no video for Chris G. Okay, they're all plugged in. Let's hope Chris G's video improves. Okay, wing chuckers. Chucking in 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Pause.
Why?
We've got a pilot with his goggles up. Pausing for pilot with goggles up. Okay, his goggles back down. He's solved his problems. So wing chuckers in 3, 2, 1. Chuck 'em. Okay, they're off. They're in the air. Let's let them stabilize. Okay, and here come your beeps. Okay, so here we go. We've got all 3 pilots headed for that start gate. Prop Laps is through first. It's a race between, I don't know who even got there first. I think Chris G just got through that start gate first. KO FPV right on his tail. It was 201 versus 204. Oh no, that was PB. Sorry. Where am I looking for the lap time? Oh, it was whole shot, so I can't tell you. Prop Laps out in the lead. KO has pulled himself up into second. Chris G is in third. Prop Laps is running away with it here. That was a 14.5 for Prop Laps. KO trying to pull himself back into it. That's a 14.8. Prop Lap slowing down onto a 15-second. And KO pulls ahead at an 11-second lap. Absolutely mashed that throttle and managed to get himself ahead. Chris G now in third. KO still out there in front. That's another 11-second lap quicker. Again, he's scrubbed 0.4 off of that. It's an 11.4. They come together through the gate. They just make it fit. KO FPV is still in the lead. He's an 11.1 last lap. But it's Prop Laps now pulling in an 11.9. He wants this lead back and he's coming to take it. Here we go. KO FPV in the lead. Prop Laps through the start-finish gate. Chris G is bringing up the rear. KO still out in front, pulling that bank hard, getting it around that corner. He's slowing down. That lipo's starting to give up on him maybe. It's a 12.2. But Prop Laps is still on it. 11.8. He's still coming
10,
for you. He's
9,
coming for you.
8,
He's gaining.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
Finish your laps.
lap. Who's going to get through that timing gate? Who's going to take the win? Oh, it's Prop Laps. It's Prop Laps that manages to get across the line and take that victory. KO FPV goes down. It's Prop Laps with 8 laps. Chris G with 7.
Smoking.
KO FPV with 7.
Smoking.
Fire, 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 fire. Oh. Woohoo! I love a bit of fire. It makes it more exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we love lipos. Because if you crash them hard enough, they turn into fiery, smoky messes. But that's why we've got this. Right, okay, stream, if you didn't catch that, I've just had to run across the field with a fire extinguisher. And the pilot very nearly got it fully in the ESC, but he managed to unplug and take control of the incident, and no blades of grass were damaged. Fantastic. Oh, good stuff, guys. Right, this is why I shouldn't run on television. It's bad. Oh, there we go. Okay, chat, how are you doing out there? Anybody left? I know that our feed is a little bit choppy. There we go. It's the Large Model Association just sidestepping out of picture in back. And BMFA, yeah, absolutely. Right, okay, that was exciting. So fantastic close racing and finishing with a fire.
The race is completed.
What more can I do to give you excitement here?
We have it all today.
We have it all. We are having all of it.
Up next, race number 2.
Okay.
Race order is R1404 FPV, R2 High TAF FPV,
Okay.
R7 Stolet FPV,
404 FPV, High TAF. High TAF not with us for the rest of this event, sadly. But we're going to have 404 FPV and Stolet FPV. So guys, if you can get plugged in. Okay. Excellent stuff there for everybody on the reaction to the fire. That was good. Everybody down very quickly. So that's good. Electronic speed controller. It didn't enjoy the impact, unfortunately. That was good. There was a lot of wide open throttle in that heat. Very impressed with that.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I've got a couple of video feeds. That's looking good. So pilots, let's get our pilots seated and goggles down. I've got 1 pilot. I'm looking for 2. Okay, he's not. Are you flying from there? Okay, all right. Okay, shout when you're ready then, so I know you're happy. Okay, he's goggles down, so that looks good. Okay, both pilots are goggles down. I can just see it. Yeah, I've got a thumbs up. Thumbs up, pilots. Yep, okay, I've got 2 good thumbs. So, chuckers, if you're ready, in 3, 2, 1. Chuck 'em. They're up and running. They're off. And they're stabilized. So pilots, here come your beeps. So there we go. With the pilots up in the air, we now get this race underway. Oh! And straight into the start-finish gate. Stole it, I think, FPV there. With an instant crash. Absolutely instant. What happened to 404 FPV? I hate to do it, but I can't find him. Sorry about that.
Have you got a 404 error?
Yeah, I have.
Blue screen.
I'll be here all week. Try the veal. So that went well. That was good. Unlucky there, guys. Lovely approach to the start-finish gate. The flying through it, not so good, but
the race is
got to
completed.
be in it to win it. So let us move on to where are we going now? Heat 3, wing racing.
Up next, race number 3. Race
Shadow,
order is
Shadow
R1
FPV
Shadow FPV,
is out. Has he got
R2
technical
Inferno
issues?
FPV, R7 Stubbsy.
I don't know. So I think there were video. I think he lost his video over there. So he's been having video problems today. I suspect them to be in his goggles because our feed was pretty good. Bear with me 1 second.
One minute to the start of the race.
Okie dokie. So yeah, we had a transit van, of course, because that's what you get. You get transit vans on the track. Where is he? He's still on the track. Hold on, I'm just going to get on the phone then. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, guys. There's a transit van on track. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to have to go and see why there's a transit van on the track. Because that's right. If you could just talk to the ladies and gentlemen at home for a moment, I will be right back. You might still get me on radio mic as I go around the corner. And I might feed back on myself, and it might be all sorts of interesting things. So let's wander up here. It's a very lovely transit van. It's not actually a Ford Transit. It's a Peugeot. It's big, it's white. It's on it. Obviously works hard for a living. There is nobody in it though, which is interesting. Let's just have a.
That's it. It's gone. Oh no. Well, it's been one of those days.
Doesn't seem to.
No, he's back. Typical. I can't get a word in edgeways. He's only just given me a mic. I daren't. I've been told to turn him off.
Cerberus.
I can hear him.
guys.
I can hear him in the background.
Yeah, go ahead.
Van just arrived, now parked in the middle of our track.
I think the airfield's on fire, you know. It really is. because there's an awful lot of smoke coming down the flight line still. And yeah, I think the fireworks set fire to the freshly mown grass. I would say the grass was probably mown about 5 days ago, so it's nice and dry and crispy. So of course, when they did the fireworks, yeah, it's on fire. And here I thought it was only going to be lipos that were going to be the issue. Oh no, that's black smoke now.
Right.
No wonder the bomber hasn't taken off yet. She was only due to be refueled and then was going to go. But they decided to wait for the fireworks show and go after that. I bet they're regretting that decision now, given the amount of smoke that's about.
Yeah, that is. We're just all looking at it, wondering what's going on.
Thought it might be somebody replaced.
Yeah, he's still smoking. Schmucking.
Out alive.
How are we all? I can't read the chat, I'm afraid, because I'm over here and the chat's over there. I am so sorry. But I can just talk at you. Oh, we have a net. I didn't think we were going to have a net, but we have a net. It's round the where the pilots sit, the pilots area. So in front of... I know, I said I'm going to hide behind Serby. Yeah. Because, like, in front of us, there's no net. It's only a net over by the pilots, not by us. So, yeah, I'm just going to hide behind Serby if I see an X-Class coming towards me at speed.
It's not to crash.
Oh, he's back. But. Come on.
You can't hear me then. Hey, can you hear me? Am I? Yeah, here we go. I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
back
back.
from outer space.
Oh God, is that bad? We sang the same song at the same time.
That's why I married you. So we've identified the van. It is a Peugeot van, and it belongs to the Pyrotechnics company, and is therefore laden with explosives. So we didn't want to fly in case we hit it. Now I kind of want to fly in case we do. But yeah. But I'm told that the CAA take a dim view of us deliberately crashing into vans full of pyrotechnics.
You should get me to fly, because I can't.
Yeah. Okay, so cars. So we are sending.
You've got a man on track.
Operatives. What the deuce? We've got a litter picker. To be fair, on that side of the track, he's okay because we're not flying over there.
This must be because she's going to fly in a minute, so he's picking up the
Yes,
remains.
so they are picking up the debris from the Sorry, I'll stop showing you my belly button, shall we? Live on stream.
You know the pyrotechnics guys.
The pyrotechnics guys, yeah, I don't know them.
No, but you'd think they'd be more concerned with actually putting out the fire that is still going on. Clearly, by the amount
there is
of
a big
smoke.
fire. There is a very big fire. So yeah, there's quite a lot of dry grass at an airfield, as you might imagine. Airfields tend to have a lot of grass.
I'm going to go and take a photo.
I think you do need to go and take a photo for ladies and gents, and I'll get you to hold it up to the webcam. Because we weren't really expecting quite as much line of sight action today, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of dry grass, which is currently on fire. We are working on showing you the fire. We shall bring you static images of the smoke, which is currently billowing across the track. We are on a hold. Could you show that to that webcam for me, please, sir? Yeah, a little bit closer, a little bit towards yourself. No, other way. Sorry, that was my fault. There you go. That is the fire, ladies and gents. That has been started by the Battle of Britain. The Battle of Britain results in fire damage. Who knew? Oh, it's fabulous. Yeah, show that to the camera. This is towards, go towards the fence a bit. That's it, down a bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens when you do 7 really hot laps with your wing and then land upside down. That got toasty, didn't it? You got to give it the sniff test now. No, but we'll have more photos. More photos is good. So there we go. All I can see is a reflection. Up a little bit. I think yours is towards you a little bit. No, the other way. Sorry, I lied. That's it. Close to the camera. Up a bit. It's just like my Friday night. Yeah, that's fully on fire, isn't it? There's actual flames there and everything. So yeah, the Battle of Britain has caused a fire. It's also caused a pyrotechnics. Say that 3 times fast. It also caused a pyrotechnics van to be parked on our track, which is suboptimal. Has it gone? Marvellous. I'm told that the pyrotechnic van has left the area. Fantastic. Shall we? Who wants to do a wing race then? I tell you what, we're having lots of fun with everything else, but let's do a wing race just for a laugh. Okay, so I should have Shadow FPV, Inferno FPV, and Stubbsy. Is that right? Shadow's out. Okay, so it's Inferno and Stubbsy. I can't hear you. Stubbsy's out. Okay then, well, no pressure, Inferno FPV, but it is up to you on your own to entertain the thousands of people watching. Oh, he's back. He wanted to take the pressure off. So he's just glued his wang back together. He's sitting down. He's got his goggles down. So Inferno versus Stubbsy, head to head. Winner takes all. Battle for the planets or something. I don't know. Right, here we go. Shut up, Serbs. Wing wangers in 3, 2, 1. Wang 'em! And they're up, ladies and gentlemen. They have taken flight. Just let them get stabilized, and I will give you your start tones. Here we go. As they come around that top corner, they are side by side. It's Stubbsy just ahead. No, it's Inferno through the gate first. Takes a little bit of a left turn. It's Stubbsy desperately trying to get that back under control. I think he's managed to just get out in front. Has he? No, it's Inferno heading for the start gate. Inferno, lap 1 is a 14.3. That's quick. Stubbsy not being picked up by our timer for some reason. Stubbsy, sorry, I will credit you a lap. Someone is down. It looks like Inferno. Inferno has gone in for an unscheduled landing.
Yeah, I think I've just seen his battery.
Oh dear. Did his LiPo go cartwheeling away?
Yes.
Okay, lap timer is seeing Stubbsy this time, so it's Stubbsy out on his own. So he's out there in the bottom of the track. He banks right, yanks back on that. Contrived through the gate. Beautifully done. Stubbsy all on his own. He's got the air to himself. He's on an 18.6 last lap out. I think there's more to come from Stubbsy. I think he's just taking it gentle. I think he knows he's got the rest of today and tomorrow to get through, and he just doesn't want to destroy that wing any more than it already is. Now, I'm reliably informed that it has been through scrutineering, and it has been detected to be 76.9% hot glue. There he is through the start finish gate, very low that time. Timer not picking him up again. We'll credit him the lap. It's a 23-second for that. I think his VTX may 10, be underperforming
9,
a little.
8,
he's got 8
7,
seconds. Is he getting
6,
through? Is he getting
5,
across the line?
4,
he
3,
is. He's
2,
on to his
1.
7th lap. That was a 12.9
Finish
there.
your laps.
It's amazing how far you push that throttle forwards when she starts that countdown.
He's going for it now,
He's
look.
absolutely wide open throttle through the
Stubbsy done with a 7-lap 2:04.1 result.
7 laps.
All
in.
pilots are finished.
7 laps in. What did we get? 2:04 for Stubbsy. Not quite the 8 laps, but I tell you what, on that pace when he opens that up, there he goes, brings it in,
So
gentle little landing.
Tomorrow's race. You know,
Tomorrow.
the X-Class tomorrow.
The X-Class tomorrow, yep.
I think we should shake it up a bit.
Shake it up a bit.
Yeah, and I think we should put the start-finish gate in front of us.
Put the start finish gate in front. Well, we're flying the Australian track tomorrow.
Well, the reason why I say is because when we did the other X-Class race, it was really impressive
It was, yeah.
seeing
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah. So we've not seen the X-Class yet in this session. I think it may be
Time.
time for us to actually get some X-Class up and running. What do you say, chat? Great view of the cloud of smoke. Thank you. Right, fantastic. I think it's X-Class time. Ladies and gents, do you want to see some X-Class? Okay. There was one person like in the next field that was like, I think he thought I said free ice cream, but right, let's get some X-Class going. So, X-Class track marshals, if you please could go and set up your X-Class gates. All right, let's finish this race.
The race is completed.
That race is completed, and we will go back to
Up next,
Ooh,
race
no
number
smoke
1.
No repairs.
Race order is
no repairs
R1
necessary
Prop Laps
is good.
FPV, R2 Chris G FPV, R7 KO FPV.
Okay.
Up next,
Ignore
race
the
number
lady,
4.
She's talking rubbish.
Race
as
order
usual.
is
Shush, silly girl. Say that again. 10 past 5.
Yeah, half 5 it reopens.
Oh, okay. So there's a
The hard limit is 10 past 5.
Oh right, okay.
You lost just a tip.
Just the tip.
race number 4.
And
Race
only for
order
a
is
second.
R1 Ralph,
Okay, X-Class pilots, where are you? Where are my X-Class heroes? Come on, X-Class. Right, so we need X-Class marshals, please, to get your gates back up. Okay, so we may have a gate that's destroyed. The marshals will let me know as soon as possible, I am sure. My wife is wandering out on track for reasons unknown. Not quite sure. Clockwise. Clockwise, yeah. So, yep, that's you boys done for wings. Are you looking for the lap timer, my dear? Oh. Are you looking for a lipo?
1 minute to the start of the race.
Are you looking for inspiration? Okay, so our marshals are out there now. We're going to move the timing box out to the X-Class
45 seconds to the start of the race.
So this timer picks up the video signal from the quads. Oh, you're looking for the tip. I can't believe
30
you made
seconds
me,
to the start of the
can't believe
race.
you made me say that on the television. That's an outrage. Yeah, all analog. Yeah, all flying on analog. So we have the timer moved. We have no
15
X-Class
seconds to the start of the
gates
race.
yet. I'm going to pause the timer because I was hoping that we were going to get some X-Class breaking out, but I'm not sure we are. So bear with me. I'm just going to walk into the pits. I'm going to see what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't see me, I know, but you can hear me. And I'm here in the pits now with my X-Class pilots. Okay, X-Class boys, who have we got left? Who's actually got an X-Class that still flies? Anybody? Ralph. It's always Ralph. Ralph is the only one left. Ralph is the only one ever left that's got an X-Class that flies. He's quick. He's reliable. He's got both of the ingredients necessary to take away the victory today. So let's see what we get. I can't see Fossil. I can't see Clive. Ralph. Tony's here, yeah. Tom Star. Do you guys want to go up then? Ralph, do you want to do a heat? Yeah. If you get plugged in. Oh, okay. Things catching fire here in the pits. That's always good. Yeah, don't plug that in again ever, please.
I smell magic smoke.
Yeah, I can smell. Can you smell that? Is it making it over there to the public area? Yeah, that is the smell of magic smoke. Yeah, that smells expensive. Okay. That smells. That's about 50 quid. Yeah, that's about 50 quid. I can smell. Yeah, maybe 55. Right. Sorry, I'm showing you my belly button again on the live stream. Sorry about that. Okay, so Ralph is prepping himself. I think Ralph is on 12S. That scares me. As a 5-inch drone racer, anything running on 12S just sounds absolutely calamitous. But how is that smell getting worse? Oh, you've retried it. That's a good. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? Yes, they did.
If something catches fire when you plug it in, then plug it in again, because eventually there won't be any magic smoke left, right? And then you'll be fine. It'll be great. Okay, so the air gate is deflated. We deflate the air gate because when you send out a drone that's got
12-inch props,
12-inch props and 12S lipos, that's basically a large blender.
Yes.
And you don't want large blenders against your inflatables. Don't do it. Don't. I saw it. I saw you think it. Right, so Ralph has got his lipos on. I think he needs to get somebody to carry his drone out to the start line. Clive has appeared. Clive, show everybody at home your fantastic X-Class. There you go. Look at that. It's repaired. Does it work now? Oh, good stuff. Right. Okay. Let's get Ralph up in the air then. So, guys, if you can clear the track. Okay, they're putting a couple of flags out. Ralph, the timer is between those two flags, so you want to come in nice and low over that timer box so it picks you up. Okay, yeah, that's cool. So our X-Class gates, what size are X-Class gates? Are they 12? What's that in foot and inches? They're 4 meters inside. Wow, that's huge. Well, I suppose the drones are quite big though, aren't they?
And the drones make the gates look small.
They do, yeah, when they come through. You do kind of tense up a bit when you see an X-Class come through a 4 meter wide gate. They are impressive things. They're quite intimidating, especially when they're on absolutely flat chat. You know, when they've got the throttle wide open, they are quite scary. So they have blended the X-Class hoop gates. So we're not putting the hoop gates back up. We're going to put some flags up for them to fly between. Yeah, good stuff. So you can see the guys are out there with 2 flags now. So that replaces that gate. I think we've got 2 flags for the other gate already. There's a man with a hammer. So you know that things have gotten serious when there's a man with a hammer. Have they put the fire out on the main flight line yet?
Yeah, that's why there's no smoke. Look.
Oh,
That happened about 8 minutes ago.
Oh, right.
I did mention it.
Well, you know what they say. There is no smoke without fire, isn't there? So.
But there's no fire now.
There's no fire.
So
well, that'll be why. That'll be why that's gone then. Right. So we've got a couple of flags. So we'll fly between those flags. That'll be lovely. Don't hit those flags because they'll get chopped up very quickly. Carbon fibre poles though on those. I think I'd rather hit the carbon fibre than the steel pole.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The owner of the carbon fibre pole doesn't agree with me. But I think for the sake of the quad, Right, okay, so our track equipment specialists are leaving the track now. So we're going to get Ralph to plug in. Ralph is on R1. So we should be able to get a lovely feed for you from Ralph's quad. Ladies and gentlemen at home, you should see that on the stream. And guys behind me here actually at the event, there should be a screen in the marquee. So if you want to see the on-screen view, is it working? Yeah, I've got a thumbs up, so that's good. So you will see, yeah, it's not the best view, is it? But yeah, we should get a feed from Ralph very soon. He's plugging in now. So let's get some action. There we go. There's Ralph's feed. Okie dokie. So let's just wait for his pit crew to leave the track. Ralph's got his goggles down. He looks ready to go. Thumbs up from Ralph. Good stuff. And the pit crew are clear. So here we go. On the beeps. And he's off. Here we go. An X-Class into the air. It's a fantastic sound from those massive props. He comes in around the infield flag. Now it's a tight hairpin and then another hairpin through that gate. He comes back around that middle flag and across the lap timer to start his first lap. He is on it. He's got that thing really wound up today. One of the bravest X-Class pilots, I think, here. Actually flies this like a 5-inch. And here he comes into the timing gate. It's a 16.5 there for Ralph. That is seriously quick, and he is gaining pace, and too much pace. And that then loses him lift, and because he's lost lift, fire! Let's take the extinguisher. I'll let you do the run. Okie dokie. Right, the fire has gone out. That's good. So that ESC is dead.
But has he got all his arms?
We'll have to find out if he's got an arm off or not. Yeah, lipos are coming off. The pit crew are giving it the sniff test. That lipo looks a bit fiery. Does somebody want to run down there with the extinguisher, please? Because I think he may have put the grass on fire. Not sure. He's stomping it out. No, that looks good. So what's happened there, folks, is as he's turned, he's put that turn input in. And of course, the quad then isn't generating as much lift because it's banking over. You've changed your angle of attack. So you're not generating as much downward force
10,
with those props.
9, 8,
and you've
7,
got to,
the race is completed.
You've got to bring that throttle up
6,
as you turn. And he's just not quite giving it enough throttle. And then you're into sort of a spiral then of you're trying to get it round the corner, but you've not added the throttle, and things then go wrong quickly. And as you say, he's just clipped the ground, gone into a somersault, and that is
up next.
An X-Class
Race number 5.
Not very happy.
Race order is
Bring it over. Let's have a
R1
look at it.
Tunstar
Oh,
1,
he's broken an arm.
R2 Gaza.
Let's get him on camera. Come on. So yeah, that's what happens if you land arm first.
That'll buff right.
That'll be fine. Yeah. So that's it. Come across. So you can see there. You can see there. This arm. This is not correct. The prop is missing. How many props have we destroyed there?
All of them.
I think all of the props. So 4 new props, and they're nice and cheap, aren't they? The props. So it was an ESC fire. Yeah, one ESC has gone pop. Magic smoke has come out. So we've bent an arm. We've done a set of props. Ralph, you were on it there, man. You were absolutely, really going for it. It was impressive. Okay, so Ralph off into the pits.
But fab reaction there by Ralph. He just laughed.
Absolutely,
He saw his quad and laughed.
absolutely. You got to be able to afford the crashes. That's the thing with this. Brilliant, absolutely Really good, really good. Okay, right. Up next, we would have Tonstar and Gaza. Do we have a Tonstar? I can see Tonstar, who tells me he's only on a practice day today. He's just practicing. So I think he's just going to go out solo because Gaza doesn't have any props left. So it's just going to be Tonstar. So if I get a thumbs up from Tonstar, we'll get you going. I've got a thumbs up. And the pit crew are clear. So here we go then, folks. He's chasing that time from Ralph. On the beeps. Here we go. Tonstar up in the air. So just on the parade lap here to start with as he comes around. Just getting his thumbs warmed up as he comes to the infield turn. That's a tight hairpin and then another hairpin back through this pair of flags. He'll come through that infield gate and then he will cross our start-finish line now, and the timer hasn't picked him up, so that lap isn't going to count. Not close enough to the start gate there. Tonstar, if you want, I'm happy for you to go straight to the start gate and start again, or you can just get that lap in. So that's it. Here he comes into the infield. Between these two, nice and low over the timer. So we will credit him the lap manually. Oh, and I've lost my everything. Yep, my microphone died.
You've just got me then.
Bit. There we go. I'm back.
Oh, no, you're
Sorry
back.
about that.
What
So,
did you do?
I turned it off and on again. And then it worked fine. So yeah, Tonstar, the timer is absolutely refusing to pick him up, which is interesting.
Because he was low.
He was low, yeah, definitely low enough, and it's not being picked up. So we'll keep an eye on the VTX sensor as he comes around here now. So hairpin's back. He is the only one doing a proper split S on that gate.
10,
it's really nice
9,
to see.
8, 7, 6,
No,
5,
the
4,
timer didn't
3,
even register a blip
1.
there. So that is difficult. We're going to have to look into
Finish your laps.
what's going on there. So Tonstar, if you finish that lap that you're on, I think he's finished. He's landed.
He has.
He has. He has done a landing. Andrew Himes says, woo, X-Class. Yes, X-Class is awesome. Tonstar, the crowd say they want to see a quicker lap than that. Some activity. There's some activity over with Sally B. I'm just wondering if they're finally getting ready to take her home. Let's finish that one.
The race is completed.
Okay, yeah, don't know why Tonstar isn't being picked up by the timer when everybody else is. That is very strange.
Up next, race number 6. Race order is R1 Joker Vision, R2 Clive FPV.
Okay, Joker Vision versus Clive FPV.
Is this Clive's first race this time?
I think this is Clive's second.
First pack.
First pack. Is this your first pack of the day? That's impressive. Yes, I would blame the B-17 as well if I were you. Are we having Joker Vision? Is Joker Vision in a flight-worthy state? Now we've got, about half an hour left? About half an hour left before the close down. There are two of you, okie dokie. Right, let's get those two X-Class out on the line. And ladies and gents, you're going to see head-to-head X-Class racing. So this could be good. Take him out, say the crowd.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah, it's always Carlos. All right, it's Carlos shouting from the public gallery. So Carlos is buying you your props then for this one, right? That's it. That's the deal. Right, I got a video feed for Clive. looking for that video feed from Joker Vision, and then we will be good to go. There we go. On R1, Joker Vision's quad comes into life. So there we go. Andrew says, nice to see an X-Class landing in flying shape. That is rare. Okay, guys. Right, let's see some thumbs from our pilots. Clive, are you good? I got thumbs from Clive. Joker Vision, are you good? I've got thumbs. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Head-to-head X-Class action on the beeps. Okay, here we go. It's Clive just taking a little pause there, letting Joker Vision get out ahead of him. He wants to be the hunter, not the hunted. Out on their parade lap now as they come round through that infield flag. They are close. Into the split S. It's Joker Vision first, Clive behind him. They come round that infield flag again. And across the timer, that's very high. Very high for Joker Vision. But he is detected. Clive just trying to line himself up. And through he comes. And that's it. The timer's detected both our pilots. And off they go on to their first lap. It's Joker Vision out in the lead. Clive has a little twitch there. I don't know if that was VTX or if that was a little ESC desync. But that didn't look comfortable from our feed. Here we go. Joker Vision round that infield flag. He crosses the start finish. And that is a 28.5. For Joker Vision. I've lost sight of Clive. Where is he? Here he comes. Through that infield flag. Oh, he tries to drop it down low for the timing gate. Just clips the ground. And an unscheduled landing for Clive FPV. He is down and he is out. I think one of those props is going to require replacement. Joker Vision still in the air. He's on pace for 5 in 2:22. But how's that LiPo going to survive this? It's another 28-second lap. The consistency, really, really impressive. He is now down in the bottom end of the field, comes up to that infield. He comes round to that split S, through the two flags, around
10,
that infield flag.
9,
is he going to get
8,
across the timing line?
7,
he
6,
is. He's going to get another lap in
4,
at least.
3,
that was a 27.
2,
so he's
1.
taken a second off of his lap time. He's got to push for the
Finish
line
your
now.
laps.
You can see there's more throttle going on. This is important. He's got to get this lap in. He's round the infield flag. He's through to the split S. He's pushing now. He's pushing. You can hear those motors spinning up even quicker. Round that infield flag. He crosses the line. And it is a 24-second lap. It's amazing when these pilots start pushing for the finish, how much time they can find.
So I have a question.
You have a question?
Yeah. So smaller drones have turtle mode.
Yes.
These clearly don't have turtle mode.
No.
I'm guessing because of the weight and the amount of power it would
Yeah.
take and
So
the expense.
Turtle mode is quite a vicious thing,
Yeah.
really. So if you've not seen it before with the smaller quads with the 5-inch props, if you end up upside down, you can actually flip into a mode we call turtle mode, or flip over after crash. And what it does is it actually activates. If you roll left, it will just spin up your 2 left motors. So if you're upside down, it will turtle you back over. And if you can get your props facing the sunshine again, off you can go. But yeah, turtling one of these.
So
can
because
you
these
imagine?
don't have turtle mode, if they land the right way up, can they take
They
off
could
again?
probably get away, yeah. You probably get away with it. You'll probably get back into the air. I'm pretty sure Clive stuffed up a prop there. Clive, did you destroy a prop with that landing? Yeah. Just the tip, again. That seems to be the theme for today, doesn't it? Just the tip. 40 quid. 40, they're 10 quid a prop. 10 quid a prop.
If the drone is turtling
Yeah.
and he can't get to, there's no toilets around, what does he do?
if a drone crashes in the forest, is
Does
anybody
here?
is anybody clapping? Something about that, I don't know. Right, okay, so that is finished.
The race is completed.
Race is completed. Clive with a 32-second lap, but unfortunately an unscheduled early landing. Bright Side Fly, bigger quads will blend themselves through the earth. Yes, I think an X-Class Transit Turtle would dig a pretty big hole, actually. I think that would be quite impressive, and I want to see it. So that brings
Up
us
next, race number 7.
to Heat 4.
Race order is R1 Fossil, R2 Tom Mundy,
Okay, Fossil and Tom Mundy. Do you have anything left that flies? The attrition rate on these X-Class is quite high. They are quite tetchy beasts, aren't they?
I can see one going out.
Yeah, I think we've got Tom Mundy. I think.
Where's Fossil? Yeah, Fossils is going out too.
Let's reboot that. There we go. I'm back. Okay. Fossil is on some crazy channel. He's on his quad that can only do F-band. So rather than mess about and try and figure that out, we're just going to stick with...
1 minute to the start of the race.
You've gone quiet. Here you go.
What? Marvellous, thank you very much. But that's your microphone.
That's all right.
Okay, well, I'll put some batteries in mine after we've done this. Okay, so it's going to be Tom Mundy versus
45
Fossil.
seconds to the start of the
But
race.
You're only going to see Fossil from Tom Mundy's feed, because Fossil obviously will be way out in front of him. He's not nodding. I have to tell you, he's not nodding. So here's the feed from Tom Mundy. Anti-hype.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Guys, are you ready? Shall I let her run? No. Oh, Fossil is out. Do you need to go and unplug? Okay, right. We're going to pause. Okay, all pilots pause. Okay, so that backup drone has also failed to proceed. So Fossil is sadly out of this heat. So he's going to unplug. He's going to bring that quad back with him. So that leaves just Tom. I can't quite see Tom. There's Tom. He's goggles up. Tom, are you ready? Are you happy? How did your PID tuning go? Were you pleased with it? He's about to find out. He's not sure, I think, is what that means. Right, okay, so track is clear. Tom's got his goggles down, so all that leaves for me to say is X-Class action on the beeps. Okay, there we go. I'm on a handheld, but it's fine. It's good. It's all good. Right, what are we doing? How's Tom doing? That PID tune looks pretty good, Tom. I've got to say, that's flying nicely. As he comes down the far end of the track, back into that infield flag, and it's a hard left turn. And then off into the gate. Here he comes between those two flags. Round that infield run again. He crosses the timer. Doesn't pick him up. Too high above that timer. But that is a really nicely flying X-Class. You can really see, even with just a little bit of PID tuning that he did this morning, that is flying nice. It's responding well. It's flying smoothly. It's not twitchy. Here he comes across the timer. That's a really nice coordinated turn as he comes
10,
across the timer.
9,
not troubling
8,
the timer again.
7,
So we do
6,
have some issues on R1,
5,
but we will
4,
have a look into that.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, comes back into
Finish your laps.
that hard left turn again. He comes through the flags, round that infield flag, and across the start-finish line to finish his race. Superb, an X-Class in one piece. That is absolutely fantastic. Nicely done, Tom. And the timer finally picks you up. He brings it in to land Fabulous. Good stuff. Who's out there in chat still? Brian, so I fly. You still clinging on? I think we've got at least 2,000 people watching. Let's have a look at these props then, Mr. Clive. Get well soon, Jack. Is he not? Is he not well? Just out. I didn't know this. Why was I not told? Brighton till I fly, buddy. Get better soon, mate.
Get well soon, Jack.
Yeah, all the best to you, mate. Absolute legend that you are. We hope you feel better soon. This is no longer doing its thing. So that's going over there for being naughty in the naughty corner. Right, we have 20 minutes left. X-Class guys, how many of you want to keep going? Yeah, good. They've still got
The race is completed.
They've still got some X-Class that work, so they're going to keep going. Good on them. So that takes us into round 4, heat 4.
Up
for
next,
our
race
X-Class.
number 4. Race order is R1 Ralph.
Okay, Ralph, you are up. The question is, has Ralph got anything that flies? Because he did rather bend his arm last time, didn't he? So is Ralph out? Yeah, I suspected Ralph might be out. So that takes us straight into
Up next, race number
2.
5.
That's going to be
Race
Tom
order
Star
is
and Gaza.
R1 Tunstar 1. R2 Gaza.
Okay, so Gaza is also out, I believe. Gaza ran out of things that fly. So that leaves us with Tonstar, who's on a test day, he tells me. He is super quick, but he's just testing. Tonstar, are you still flying? Right, we'll find out. I think he's looking for a goggle battery. Yep. Clive sorted him out with a goggle battery. That's one of the great things about this hobby and this sport. If you've lost your goggle pack, one of your competitors will lend you theirs. Okie dokie. Can you shake the hand and thank everyone who has an LDO shirt on today? I feel truly
1 minute to the
blessed.
start of
I
the
love our
race.
community. Me too, mate. Me too. It is a fantastic community that we operate in. It's a fantastic hobby and fantastic people. And we all look after each other. It's really good to see. So yeah,
45
absolutely.
seconds to the start of the race.
Pass on your best to everybody here. And we'll see you here next year flying an X-Class. What do you think? Right, what have we got? Tonstar is...
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, I think 30 seconds might be ambitious. Let's pause that. Tonstar, we have a picture.
Thumbs up.
Oh, okay. Right then. Okay, Tonstar, good luck on your next test. On the beeps. Superb. He's off. I'll tell you what, Tonstar is a very smooth pilot. Here he comes. Round that infield flag. Takes that hairpin left. Again, the only one who's really split S-ing that. And seeing an X-Class split S is quite a thing. And he comes across the timer. And it didn't pick him up. I'm going to manually give him... Why can't I manually give him a lap? Come on. It won't let me manually give him a lap because it doesn't see him as started, I don't think. Yeah, that is really weird. So this drone really does not like our lap timer. So we can tell you that he's on 2 laps. But we need to, let's set our sensitivity up a little bit on this. And we're already pretty high.
Is your mic working?
Say again?
You're very quiet.
Am I very quiet? It's not like me to be quiet, is it? It has to be said.
No,
Let's give us a bit again. How about that? How's that?
that's much
Is that better?
better.
Can you
Yes.
hear me, mother?
Yes.
Marvellous.
Hi, lad.
Okay then. Stream, hopefully you can hear me a bit better as well. Yeah, this new mic was a little bit low. Yeah, so...
He is ever so smooth flying, isn't he?
yeah, really is. It's very noticeable. And I love that split S. And I love the noise of the motors spinning up as he split S's. Fantastic. Again, no, the
10,
timer
9,
is just not picking up
8,
this quad.
7,
So we
6,
keep making
5,
changes,
4,
but
3,
none of them are
2,
helping.
1.
So could that be something on his quad?
Yeah.
Finish your
Yeah,
laps.
That's probably that the VTX is just reading a little bit lower than 25 milliwatts. So again, yeah, just not picking that up at all. So what we might do is, at the end of the day, we might do some testing with that. We'll get him to just carry the quad across the line and see if we can actually pick it up. We're definitely not picking it up in flight, and he's close enough to that time that I would expect to see it. So let's finish race on that.
The race is completed.
And our chat window in stream has just gone crazy, so that's interesting. Okay, so
Up next,
with 15
race number
minutes to go,
6.
that brings us to
Race order
Clive
is
and Joker Vision.
R1 Joker Vision. R2 Clive FPV.
Okay, so we've got Clive, I think, plugging in. Yep, we've got. I think we may have another head-to-head here.
Ooh.
That would be quite good. We like the head-to-head race.
So who's in this one? Clive and...
Clive and Joker Vision in this one. I think we'll get this and one more. Yeah. I think we'll get
1 minute to the
Joker
start of the
Vision and
race.
Clive out, and then we'll get Clive, and I forget who's with Clive in his heat. And then I think we will be done for the day, and I shall go and find some whiskey to try and repair my voice.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Have you here? Not sure.
No, the flight line opens again at 5:30.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The flight line does open again. We won't be streaming that though.
No.
No. Sorry, stream. We won't be back for that. That will be just us
No,
having
I
fun.
meant the
Oh, the runway.
runway's
Oh,
open
yeah.
at
Yeah.
5:30.
Oh, okay. So manned aviation are back.
Yeah.
All right. That explains why we're not flying. Sorry, I thought for a moment then that you were announcing night flying.
No.
No. No. Okay. No. We're not. No, we're not night flying. No. No.
Called Tiny Whoops in there.
Yeah, definitely.
You can try.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try and fly a wing around the tiny whip track. That would be impressive, actually. Okay, we've got 2 drones going out, and I think, again, this is Fossil is on F4. So. No, is it Joker and Clive? Oh, right, there's no Fossil. Fossil's next heat. Okay, why am I getting no video on R1? Are you in pit mode? Oh, there we go. Now we've got them. Beautiful. Okie dokie then, boys and girls. Here we go. Let's just wait for the pit crew to clear the track. And we will get you guys underway. Let's see some thumbs up from our pilots. Yep, we got 2 thumbs. That's good. The track is clear. So here we go, gents. The last one for you guys of the day. Let's see you send it on the beeps. Here we go, Joker Vision and Clive FPV. Clive again giving Joker Vision the head start there as they go out onto their parade lap. As they come round that bottom flag, head to the infield for that hairpin left.
I do like Clive's LEDs.
The blue LEDs on the ends of the arm, they are really rather nice, aren't they? So here they come through the infield section again. They'll head for the timer gate. 2 beeps. That's what we like. The timer working beautifully. So these guys are head to head, and they are pretty neck and neck as well. They're quite close together. I think we're going to see quite a tight heat here. It looks like Joker Vision out in the lead. Clive just running a bit wide on that split escape there down in the bottom corner. Joker Vision with a good third of a lap lead now over Clive, but Clive is heavy on that throttle actually. He wants this back. He is a man on a mission. He's throttling up and he's going for it. Joker Vision still out in the lead, but the gap is narrowing. Clive is on his tail. He's coming to get him. Split S, beautiful from Clive there. No time wasted at all. He's gaining ground on Joker Vision. Clive across the line. But Joker Vision now is pushing that lead. He's stretching that lead. He knows. He knows Clive's coming after him. He is going for it. This is X-Class Racing head-to-head. Two pilots pushing each other. Clive is right on him, but he's fluffed that split S. That is wide. And that's given Joker Vision a little bit of breathing space now as Clive comes across the line. Clive just with a little bobble there. Bit of stress getting into the thumbs. Joker Vision just out
10,
in the lead. He
9,
comes into that midfield
8,
section. Don't
7,
think he's going to get
6,
this lap done
5,
in time. 5 seconds
4,
to go.
3,
He's through the split
2,
S. He comes through
1.
the infield section. He's heading for the start gate. Just misses it.
Finish your laps.
Just misses it. Here we come. Joker Vision takes the win with 4. Clive FPV across the line. He's got 4 laps too. It's Joker Vision. Joker Vision. That's getting difficult to say for some
Timer
reason.
didn't pick that last
The
one.
time of it, yeah, the timer didn't pick Clive up on that last lap, to be honest. But we know that Joker was. Let's have a look. Yeah, Joker Vision takes the win there. 6 laps in 2:19. Clive showing us 5 laps in 2:25, but I think that was actually a 6-lap race there for Clive. Fantastic race there. Fantastic head-to-head racing from the X-Class. It's a bit scary for the X-Class guys to be head-to-head because those things are big. They are big. And the chances of a mid-air
The race is completed.
are quite high. And a mid-air is going to be an expensive thing with one of those.
Very.
Okay,
Very
so
expensive.
that
Up
brings
next,
us
race number
props.
7.
£10 each.
Race order is
10 quid a prop.
R1
How much
Fossil,
are props for,
R2 Tom
for
Mundy.
the smaller drone?
4 quid a set.
4.
Yeah. I don't want to be paying 10 quid a prop. That's crazy. Especially, I mean, I go through like 4 or 5 packs of props in a race.
You do, but sometimes it's only one prop that you bend.
Yeah.
But so far, most crashes here have been all 4 props.
Yeah, yeah. If they break one prop, they're going to break all of them. Okay, right, ladies and gents, this is the last heat of the day here at the Wing and X-Class Racing. Guys out on stream, thank you very much for staying with us. It's been fantastic to have you along. Apologies again for the 4G. It hasn't been great. We're back tomorrow, though, so we will put our antennas even higher up in the air, and we'll see what we can do. Lots of people here with us in person as well. So if you're not busy tomorrow, get yourself down
1 minute to the start of the
Wings and
race.
Wheels here at North Weald Airfield, and come and see this in person. It is absolutely not to be missed. But ladies and gents, here we go. We're into our last one of the day. I can see Tom Mundy walking back. He's got his goggles down, checking his video. I think he is unopposed here in this race. I think he's on the what? He's on the highest battery output. What's he on? He's on 12S, baby. 12S. Yeah, so this is I've not got my feed on, but yeah, hold on. Let me click the button. Let me click the correct button. Right. So that's a 6S. He's running 2 of those. He's running 12S, baby. Are you running unopposed here, Tom? You got no fossil to fight against? No fossil to fight against. I can see he was on his pid tune there. He's just giving it a little tweak. This man means business. All right, you've got the track to yourself. Let me see that thumb up and I'll get you going. He's good to go. Track is clear. Last run of the day. He's going to absolutely send it for you, folks. Here he comes, Mr. Tom Mundy. Anti-hype on the beeps. I've spent too much time with Matt Andrews, is what's happening.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Name dropper.
Getting very shouty. It's your fault, Matt. I blame you entirely. Right, here we go. So Anti-Hype is out there. He's coming through that split S gate. This is his parade lap as he comes around that inter and across the line. And no, timer not picking up R2. That's interesting. I don't think he was too high, but it didn't pick him up. So Tom, you've not been picked up for your opening lap yet. So keep it nice and tight through that start finish straight. Yeah, a bit too high for that one. That is flying nicely though, isn't it? I think if the lap timer was playing ball, we'd be seeing some fairly quick laps from that. Here he is through the split escape. We've got a jet in the air, which shouldn't be. But there we go. Across the line he comes. Again, not being seen by the timer. Very difficult. We're having a lot of technical challenges here today with the X-Class and this timer. It's just a bigger format. And we're having to learn as we go what the time is going to do and how it's going to react. But here comes Tom onto the start of another hot lap. That turn through the gate is huge. The guys here that are here in person can hear that. The sound of those motors spinning up. Absolutely amazing. As you have to remember to get that throttle up when you make those turns. Caught Ralph out earlier and it was an expensive crash. You can hear that drone really going full chat as he makes that hairpin turn. Round into the bottom end of the track. This thing flying beautifully. Now Tom was flying whoops earlier, and he smoked
10,
out. He smoked
9,
out. The ESC gave
7,
up on it.
6,
The magic
5,
smoke came
4,
out. We could see
3,
it here from race
2,
control.
1.
I would grab a fire extinguisher, please, guys, as you head
Finish
down
your
there.
laps.
I don't think that's gone into full fire mode. I think the
race is
ESC
completed.
smokes, and then it was over. The tune looked so nice on it. It wasn't bobbling around. It looked really good. And then that ESC just let go. Was it a motor? It was a motor that let go, not an ESC. We're getting reports from the pits that it was a motor that smoked out.
Is that cheaper than an ESC?
Well, the motor, yeah, is cheaper than the ESC. The problem is the ensuing crash as it goes into the ground. You've probably broken an arm there. You've definitely broken a prop or four. You've killed a motor. The death of the motor could have then killed the ESC. You could even get unlucky and the death of the motor could cause the death of an ESC, and the death of an ESC could cause the death of your flight controller. Let's hope that it's not that. Let's hope that he's just smoked a motor. I think he's got an arm off. Sadly, I did see an arm go cartwheeling. So there's some soldering to be done tonight, ready for the race tomorrow.
What time do we start tomorrow?
We are starting tomorrow. I believe it's a 10 a.m. start. I believe. I'm looking at Clive. Oh, they all want to get going early tomorrow morning, because what time are the Whoop boys starting tomorrow then? Oh, there's Whoop guys behind me in the public gallery. They're going to tell me. So the Whoop guys are going to have a delayed start in the morning. They're not starting till 11, which is probably wise on a Sunday. So what we can do is we can have, we'll have like a 9 o'clock start then, I think. We'll get a couple of hours in before the grand final of the Whoops. Is it tomorrow?
9 o'clock.
So who's in the lead at the moment?
Sunday morning. 9
Tom?
o'clock.
Mr. Tom Mundy himself. All right, so Dan's coming to get him. So Tom, not only is he quick with an X-Class, quick with a Whoop. So if you get down here tomorrow, come across to the marquee. And it's the UK Whoop Championships. Yeah, Tom has made a mess of that X-Class. It's definitely got an arm off. He's coming back up. We'll get him onto the stream.
It's a bit broke.
Yeah, it's not looking happy, is it? Not looking happy.
And his motor's hanging off.
But there we go. That's why we do it. It's all good fun. The crashing is part of the fun. Oh dear,
broke
it's
2 arms,
it's all sorts of broken. Tom. Yeah, so that is looking unwell.
It's looking expensive.
Yeah, it's looking quite pricey. Tom, come and join us on stream, Tom. Come and show us what you've done.
Thank you for taking the fire extinguisher down.
Yes, thank you to everybody today for. Come on, come on, come on, bring it on camera. Tom, come on, come on. Show the ladies and gents at home what you've done. Oh dear. Why should that motor not be attached to something? This one. What happened there? So it's pulled the screws through. And what? So what happened? Did you blow an ESC or did you blow a motor?
Just a motor.
You think just a motor? Yeah. So did you have a motor that was playing up this morning?
There was one that was a bit grumbly, but I couldn't find out which one it was.
You didn't know which.
I think
well, I
you've
think
just
you've just
found out.
found out which one it was. Right. Okay then.
Maybe an arm there.
Yeah. So you need a new arm. Well, that arm looks a bit destroyed. You've pulled your screws through.
So I put
So-
washers on it this morning, but you can
So the couple of washers underneath the screws hasn't done the trick.
even bigger washers.
Yes, much bigger washers need. So 2 arms. Is that?
Pull through the arm.
Is the bell okay? Have you dented your bell? Yeah, okay. So the bell's done. So a couple of arms, couple of motors, and you're back in business.
Yeah.
Have you got spares?
I have.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's the spirit.
Finding the limits anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. You were going great guns there, mate. That was absolutely lovely. Some of your lines very, very, very nice. Yeah, liking that. One of the quickest of the day, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good luck with the soldering iron tonight. He's gonna be partying in the Tiny Whoop tent tonight. So he'll have a beer in one hand and a soldering iron in the other as he tries to put that thing together. But that's it. That's us. We're done. That's our flying for the day. But we're back tomorrow. So ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been fantastic to have you. Ladies and gentlemen over there in the public gallery, can I get a whoop whoop from the public gallery? Nope, they've all fallen asleep in the public gallery. But that's it, we're done. We're off now to get a beer. We will be back tomorrow. Keep your eyes on the Killer Quads YouTube channel for updates on this event and more.
Ta-ra!
Don't forget to like, subscribe, ding my bell, all that good stuff. And we will see you in the morning. If you do a speed test, well, the field's still full of people in the stream today that will give an idea what bit rate to aim for. Andrew Holmes, I will try that for you, sir. And we will see what we can do. That's it. We're done. Stick a fork in us. Thank you for coming along, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
to all our pilots. Thank you to everybody that watched. Thank you to my gorgeous co-host.
Oh.
We'll see you tomorrow.